All righty, folks, welcome back. Looking outside at satellite and radar, we can see a little storm cluster that came out of Kansas early this morning and late last night. And it had a few severe storm warnings on here earlier off to the west, and then they continued onward. And Benton County saw the last of those warnings expire about a half hour to 45 minutes ago. And so now those storms are getting into Lake Ozark, up into Miller and Morgan counties, down to Camden County, over to even parts of Hickory County, down towards the southeast, southwest of there. So no severe weather with this, but still a little bit of lightning, some thunder, and maybe some small hail. But notice this, here's your outflow boundary. This is going to be kind of pushing everything away. It acts like a miniature cold front, if you will. So all the high fuel is on the south side of that boundary. The limited fuel now, what's becoming limited thanks to this boundary, is on the northerly side. So these storms, they're weakening. Oftentimes we see that outflow boundary outpace the storms. It's a weakening trend from there on out. So still some strong storms, yes. Thunder and lightning, heavy rain, Highway 54 over to Camden and up to Lake Ozark. But generally they are weakening some. The severe warnings have been dropped. El Dorado Springs and westward, looking at Nevada, you're clear. The rain is starting to end for you guys. Still some rain, thunder and lightning farther off towards central Missouri. Here's Lake Ozark up to Eldon, off towards Versailles, and then Cole Camp in northern Benton County. Looking at Branson, for you vacationers, take notice outside for today. It's going to be a busy day. Right now it's pretty quiet, except for west central Missouri. Cooler there with rain-cooled air, 55 in Clinton. Warm and muggy elsewhere, though. Mid-60s in the south, low 60s here in Springfield. It's going to feel like spring. It's going to feel like a stormy spring day, and that's for good reason. We're going to have a chance of storms later on today. So that outflow boundary, all right, looking at futurecasts, those storms going to come to an end 8, 9 o'clock this morning, somewhere around I-44. That outflow boundary, that faint green line on radar, is going to stall out somewhere around I-44, maybe a little bit to the south, maybe a little farther north. Wherever it ends is going to be kind of the focus point for storms this afternoon. Really not until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the southwest. Northeast Oklahoma, storms initiate there, race up to the north and east, riding that boundary wherever it lands up near I-44. These will be big hailstorms, heavy rain, some wind, and elevated tornado risk with these storms down to the south. That's for this afternoon through this evening. This model doesn't depict it very well, but there's a cold front coming through as well, about right here, and I think we'll see some additional storm chances along that cold front as it comes on through midnight into the early hours of Friday. And then by Friday midday into the afternoon, we're still mostly cloudy and a little cooler, but we're stable going into Friday. Upper 70s for today. There's your boundary, okay, where the storms are going to initiate close to I-44. Along and south, that boundary has a better chance of seeing those stronger storms. An enhanced risk, 3 out of 5. Tornado risk, highest down towards Arkansas with a moderate risk there. It's a 10%. Elevated risk elsewhere and a low risk for anything happening at all farther north and west. Hail sizes, big time, baseball-sized hail potential for today in the red. Overnight tonight, the cold front comes through. Still looking at a chance of some storms with that front coming through. Mid-40s otherwise, with winds becoming northwest going into Friday. Friday itself cooler and again stable and quiet over the next 6 to 7 days after today. Friday looks like a cooler day. Saturday we're back up to where we like it, mid-60s. A few clouds, but still mostly sunny. Good day for the St. Patrick's Parade, I believe. Sunday, 57 degrees, and then cooler, a little chilly on Monday briefly, then back to the mid-60s in the middle of next week. Guys.
Tom, thanks. Stay aware. Severe weather potential this afternoon across the Ozarks.